The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Robbie Erlin will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off
standing in,
Miami,
Starlin Castro, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm hoping to see Pedro Alvarez get something going. Watching this last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch,
man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Striding into the box, Brian Anderson, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pedro.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Hedges is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box for his first at bat in this one, Jorge Alfaro, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Alfaro is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Digging in, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard but foul. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, John Birdie, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
So stepping in, Gabby Guerrero, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In there, strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Line towards center field. Margot is there. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter.
45.
He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. O'Brien, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. O'Brien is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Kinsler is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Jose Arena, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Urania.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Fastball well outside. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-1 to him now. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, JT Riddle, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Lady. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Guerrero waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Robbie Erlin. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Myers on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there.
Now
Usually
batting.
you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again. Gabby Guerrero hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Anderson over at second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. High and deep to right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting.
Really
Number
unfortunate
45.
there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. The set and the 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Here's Will Myers back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in, Greg Garcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, O'Brien. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Castro has it on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Robert Stock will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Arena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jose Urena.
From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Renfroe is after it, but this will land untouched. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Ready once again, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Riddle at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now to the plate, Ian Kinsler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So striding in, Austin Hedges, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he fouls this one off. None out. Runners at first and second. Full count now. 3-2. Manuel Margot, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Birdie has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out toward right field. Guerrero sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Travis Jankowski.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's set. The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. Hosmer blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Standing in now, Will Myers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jose Castillo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And there's ball 2 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jorge Alfaro is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The center fielder, number 55.
So striding forward now, John Birdie. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Alvarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. All tied at 1-1. Adam Conley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Digging in now, Greg Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, Greg Garcia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. .3-0 pitch. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Guerrero moving forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Hit hard to short. Woodley gathers it in. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Back here at Petco Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Ready now for the Marlins, Peter O'Brien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 45.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miguel Rojas.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Warren rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Hedges has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Starlin Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 hit out towards second, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Drew Steckenrider gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Drew Steckenrider.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing
Now
location
batting,
and
catcher,
upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Hit high and deep to right center. Birdie on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, and sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you
and that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Austin Bryce enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jose Pirela will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bryce, a native of China. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Behind 0-2 now. Margot stands at first with one out. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Zips it to Castro for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and one strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A pause and the 0-2.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Brien moves over, and that's the third out. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. Eighth inning coming up. The Padres lead it 2-1. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
The Padres, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
I got the count 1 and 2.
That misses 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Full count. Here it comes, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Pedro Alvarez, for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, John Birdie. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
From the stretch. 2-0 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Aaron Luke will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Stepping in now, Peter O'Brien, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. He's got it to second for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Neil Walker will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Neil Walker.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One-0 count. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Miami's out in front, 4-2. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Sergio Romo.
Now batting, Greg Garcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Moylan.
Eric Hosmer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. is a slider taken for a ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Stepping up to the plate, JT Riddle. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
JT Riddle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Stepping up now, Pedro Alvarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Marlin Garcia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
66, Marlin Garcia.
At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Kinsler on at first, nobody out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Frenlo Reyes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 32, Reyes.
A ball and no strikes. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Ready with the 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Fish crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Austin Bryce earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Arlene Garcia earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.